The windstorm today is still very active. That's what we got going on out here. Life is a highway. That's what they say. Get a little bit of scenic route going here. You can see the haze. I think it comes through. It's not like from cars. It's literally like the wind kicking up the desert. And it's actually quite, unfortunately, increasingly common. Got the serious wind problems. And I mean, basically like bandana up. People are like, why is he always wearing a bandana? That's why. Bandanas, if you ask me, are the most stylish thing any person could wear. They got the Denny's, they got the Goodies, which if you don't know is actually quite good. Better than the Denny's. And take a little bit of a scenic ride here. It's kicking. I probably had that, but I'll let it go. Oh, I can hit the freeway from here if I wanted to. Wide open spaces, things to see. Apparently, this is not as entertaining as watching people yell at each other. I don't know. I guess there's something to the yelling at each other. And there was a demonstration planned this morning, but I had a conflicting appointment, so I didn't make it. But it would have been interesting. I mean, I don't know if you can solve anything by yelling at each other, but at least, like, there's a noise made, right? Like, you know, hey, two opposing sides. It's really kind of impressive, though, to, I would say it's definitely down today. This is like day 3 of like severe windstorming down here. And like it extends for miles, many, many miles. The kick up. Somebody didn't stick to the road. Bottles, pieces of paper, debris. Something's flying there. Hit a little bit. I mean, it might seem like a barren desert, but there's still life out here. Actually, what I'd be really interested to know, right, is how much the increased dust activity affects some of the wildlife, like the birds and the bees, the coyotes. Obviously, can't be good for like plants. It's not good for humans. Hit the bypass. Down the old country road. That's a little better. It's like getting it like perfectly fixed. Some tire. Get the little rise. That Carrizo bush looks lonely. I don't know, YouTube. What happened? I mean, I think I saw the other day that even Mr. Beast is seriously losing some major money on his productions. Even with the backing of Amazon, it turns out like producing fantastical things is quite expensive. And I think some of the negative drama hurt Mr. Beast too. They were like, you're not who you say you are. You're mean to people. Not quite a safe pass. I would do it, but it's not quite safe. The other side has now passing rights. I think this guy's gonna go do a job. It's not pool. It's gonna be like home, like window repair or something. The bumpier road. Like, Riverside County, when will you take care of your roads? Get to the junction here. Function Junction. And it's Saturday. It's a pretty mellow day. People are out and about. They had all the roads shut down because of the it literally will like just blow the sand over the road. Something quite concentrated. I'm not sure what that was. Like a piece of wood or something underneath. See people pulled over on the side sometimes. Rumbled over that. I don't know, I kind of don't mind, like, when the dust storm is, like, really, really severe, and it just comes and it goes, it's kind of spectacular, but, like, when it lasts for days, it's kind of tedious. It is 11, almost noontime in the Coachella Valley. Maybe it's in my trunk rattling around. That might be what it is. One passenger vehicle, one truck. Disabled. It just blows stuff around. It does look more severe ahead. And you can feel like the crosswind on the vehicle. It just rattles the vehicle around. See trees just like rocking. Give myself a little bit of we're like, what's that? Air. Like, is there something blowing? At least it's not smoke. Or vehicle exhaust. Like, the LA basin is so smog choked. I'm almost like, it's just dust, but breathing dust actually isn't good for you either. I need to find my N95s. They're stuck away somewhere. Force in nature right there. I mean, of course, the risk with high wind, right, is that the trucks can actually blow over. And like, this has happened. It's a problem more so perhaps in the Grapevine going up the 5 out of LA towards the Central Valley. But here too, under certain conditions, I would not want to be in one of those trucks when it gets blown. The Edom wash. So they definitely have to be careful. I think I would gauge there's probably maybe like a 30-mile-an-hour wind through this stretch. And like, usually this is the worst stretch, which is why the windmills are here, because of course the windmills, right, want maximum wind. The sand isn't really blowing. Yeah, there it is, you can see it. I think the trucks are just kicking it up. The snow is really starting to melt off. Still some up there, but San Gorgonio. And if you're hurt by a truck, call Sweet James. Get some justice for yourself. And I think it's supposed to be kind of like, they were saying maybe a chance of rain even in LA today. They really should just create a single, like, truck lane or something. I think it's an RV. That's a big RV. The Integra. Some of those RVs are really big. It's like a bus. It's not even at that stage like an RV. It's a bus that's been converted into living quarters. Nothing like that vehicle life. I can see the clouds in the mountains now, so I think that's the worst of the dust storm. It's been really, really bad for days. Of course, if you want to go to Palm Springs, this is where you would get off, catch the tramway up the mountain. I hiked up to the snow the other day, and like, without having adequate gear, like, it was too much for one hiker and one woman in sandals. Palm Springs and Desert Hot Springs are not equal. I don't dislike Desert Hot Springs. It just doesn't have the same degree of development and amenities that you get in Palm Springs. Windmills are going. It's kind of like if you don't run the air at some point doing this, you suffocate. And I could spend all my time talking shit about people or something, but that's kind of boring, if you ask me. Like, that's just not who I am. Like, somebody who spends all their time talking shit about other people, conniving, conspiring. It's boring. Why is Riverside County Animal Shelter euthanized $24,000 animal? 24,000 animals. Good question. I'm not sure. I think, basically that, of course, the pet population outbreeds the number of people who want pets. People don't spay and neuter. They don't take care of the pets they have. Of course, some pets are highly pampered. Other, animals, unfortunately, not so much. That's how you get to the high desert, up to Joshua Tree, Yucca Valley, 29 Palms, to Landers. And if you've never driven it, it's really quite beautiful if you go from Yucca Valley to like Lucerne Valley. I love that stretch. It's got Joshua trees, which are not present here in the lower desert. I mean, certainly, like, the low desert has more economy than the high desert. This is kind of where, the Colorado Desert, right, versus the Mojave Desert. And the Colorado Desert is a branch of the Sonoran Desert. I don't know if I can really show that. San Yacito's still got quite a bit of snow up there. They said that there was a waterfall visible up the creek to the left, but I haven't had time to stop and go over and check it out. From the snow melt. It'll melt down, run down the mountain, hit the ground, and eventually soak into the aquifer. And the aquifer here is massive underground. And it was being very dramatically depleted. And then they took steps to replenish it, which of course, means there will be a sustainable supply of water for your pet population. I could burn this guy a little bit. Some people will be talking crap about the Honda Civic, but the Civic flies, man. It's a very small, aerodynamic, efficient vehicle. Slowly make my way towards these clouds. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could detach. I can tilt with this holder easier to the right than to the left. But north side of San Yacito's got a lot of snow still. I have not fully explored the mountains out here like I would like to. Guys are riding their bikes. Whitewater is supposed to have some really good hiking. Up canyon, you're supposed to be able to hike like all the way to the base of San Gorgonio. And there's a waterfall up there that I have to go check out. I have not been getting my waterfalls in since I got burnt out of Altadena. And of course, losing like a place that I love, like Altadena, where I've spent like so much of my life riding through the streets, enjoying all the waterfall and the nature. It's frustrating for sure. I personally haven't like signed up for the lawsuits. I'm not like sure how to like get in on that without like having been like a homeowner or even having had a major property loss. But I mean, I certainly hope that SoCal Edison gets held accountable. And it was really weird because we were looking at the electric bills and like it didn't even go down during the fire when the power was out. It was like really kind of intrigued to see more power bills from SoCal Edison from January and February to see if they're still charging. And from like what I've been able to gather, that's a mess. Sometimes it jams up a little bit here. Going, especially like on like a holiday weekend, like exiting. Everybody comes out here to the vacation, they go home. casino bus or it's a regular bus? Gotta get everybody to those casinos. That's beautiful. I gotta go hiking more. This moving operation is taking up way too much time. Go deep out in the desert, find myself a nice palm oasis, hike up some snow-capped peaks. Eventually I'm gonna hit traffic and it'll be like less scenic. No one has anything good to say about Riverside. And if you don't know, Cabazon is where the dinosaurs are. That sound is the trucks. The brakes, I believe, squealing. They have to use their brakes to stabilize the vehicle. America's supply chain passing through here, taking all that stuff made in China and elsewhere overseas to a store shelf near you. I mean, I guess I could spend my time complaining about other people. I mean, like, they're so dumb, you know, like, what a fraud, bunch of grifters. But, like, really, it's just kind of a waste of time if you ask me. I think the people who want to use social media for positive purposes should have a lot more influence than the negativity. And the negativity is rampant. I mean, I think it's just kind of impressive how negative America has gone. It's just like one thing, like just like a pattern of nihilism and negativity and retaliation and repercussions. A society that is not at ease with itself. Got the little sunray support. See, that's a cool little camper. He's just towing his basically hard-shelled tent. Crawl in that thing, sleep in it. And they're supposed to be building eventually high-speed rail through here from LA to Vegas, which is such a smarter route than the planned San Francisco to LA route that will never ever be finished and is costing billions upon billions of dollars. The city just glides. Life in the fast lane. It's a beautiful day though. Here comes the clouds. I think it's a Kiatella route. I don't know what's up with. I love it when foreign car brands, they use like American place names to sell cars to Americans. I'm like, I guess. Trump starting a trade war with Mexico, threatening tariffs on auto parts. And like the hysterical part is like he's going to take out what's left of the American auto industry with that too. Because most of the American assembled vehicles use some degree of Mexican parts. And it's probably the biggest, Mexico is our biggest trading partner. In North America, at least. Canada is a major trading partner too. And you don't see a lot of American passenger cars around on the road. It's mostly, I mean, you see Camaros, the Mustangs, sometimes, mostly trucks and SUVs and vans. Otherwise, the American, like, compact vehicles just don't hold up. They have a very short lifespan. It's been a while since I've seen a Ford Focus, you know, or a Chevy Cavalier. It's getting a little cooler here now. It was like 70s back there in the desert. Now it's at like 62. All right, come on, Tacoma. Cruise in. Nothing like the abandoned tire. Somebody from British Columbia. And the Canadians love it down here. Like, it's really unfortunate Trump has to go after Canada like that, because now they're miffed. And like they have money to spend. They come down to the vacation here in droves. And Trump is driving away the Canadians and hurting the local economy. They feel very, very insulted. Take us over? Really? And then there's our esteemed Vice President, J.D. Vance, and his wife, Usha, acting like a schmuck, going to Greenland, trying to go without an invitation, and then going and insulting them and saying that Denmark is not taking care of them. Denmark! Clearly somebody gave Donald Trump the game of Risk. Oh, cloud spotting. Yeah. Got the Harley Davidson, it's just a decal. Been driving off-road in that truck. This is the Harley Davidson version of the truck. Kentucky. I mean, things are getting so bad in middle America. Like, I literally see ads on Facebook offering you money to relocate your remote job to Kentucky. Like, Eastern Kentucky isn't it great? West Virginia isn't it great? And I'm not sure that it's totally going to work. People want, you know, they want a little bit of money, but they're not like desperate. Oklahoma. This guy's got his rims and his off-road vehicle that guy's probably a cop. And apparently the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department is so upset over one of their officers getting prosecuted for using excessive force up in Lancaster that they're refusing to run the traditional law enforcement Baker to Vegas race. So the Sheriff's Department, because they can't actually go on strike over this, and they want to be able to use as much excessive force as they can, they're refusing to run from Baker to Vegas. Got this little Honda Fit here. Muchas gracias. Life in the fast lane. I think I can do a Honda Fit rule with the fast lane. It's just a little too small. Get some Greek food in Ukaipa. I've been to Greece. Greece is a beautiful country. Athens is actually strangely like Los Angeles. They even have the wildfire problem. I mean, Los Angeles is in ruins. Athens has a lot of ruins too. It's kind of a pretty day. Got the clouds at least. And without the clouds, you don't get rain. Sometimes though, you just get clouds. And that's it. Slowly getting to where I want to go here. But getting a little bit boring. So, what up everybody? I hope you're doing well. It's Saturday. And unfortunately, today's another transit day. As I slowly abandon the hellish landscape that is the city of Los Angeles, which is rapidly going bankrupt, if you haven't heard. So mismanaged, so hopeless. I don't know if they can get it together. They have a $1 billion budget hole, which is like approximately, I believe, like 20%, 25% of the city budget. And a lot of this is overpay. So the price of overpaying people is going to be that you're going to cut out the bottom. The cops are going to keep sucking in money. The fire department is going to suck in money. And all the other workers, sanitation workers, park workers, they are going to get tanked. And actually, it was really hysterical. It came out the other day that the cost of doing parking enforcement exceeds the revenues collected. So they're actually paying those parking guys more to go out and write tickets than they're collecting on the tickets. And of course they do some other things. They do a little bit of traffic control. They support the homeless sweeps. But overall, that program is a money loser. So I don't know if they're going to cut parking enforcement, but they should. People are going to park where they're going to park anyways. Like, criminalizing parking is probably not the solution. And it's not like they're going to write enough tickets to get Los Angeles out of its financial problems. Hysterical. I don't know. I mean, I wanted to give Karen Bass a chance, but she's really coming out mediocre. And her ability to turn the ship around and figure shit out is unfortunately seems quite limited. I don't know, maybe it's like the advisors or just like the lack of cooperation from other, factions of the city, essentially. I mean, the rich people are not helping Karen Bass by and large. They are essentially trying to undermine her to get back to Rick Caruso. And Caruso is not ruled out running for mayor in 2026. I don't think he wants to be governor. There was some speculation that he was going to be governor. I don't think that's the case. I think he wants to be mayor. He was not happy to have lost to Karen Bass in the first place, and he's still not happy. And, I mean, Caruso certainly could turn things around, but if he does, it's kind of going to show, right, to some degree, how determined the business class in Los Angeles was to not help Karen Bass. They've done nothing but criticize inside state, and then they complain about the homeless. And they don't want to pay taxes. They move their money elsewhere. It's like Greece. Greece had a major financial crisis too. Greece nearly went bankrupt. The EU had to bail them out. And I mean, I don't know if the federal government is going to bail out Los Angeles like that, much less California. I mean, obviously they're going to need some help. Going broke is not financially sustainable. Hit the highway. Kind of seeing through here. Got the trees at least. I think last time we lost signal going through here. Kind of a mix of, I guess that's the Santa Ana River. And I could be wrong about that. Guy's got the custom Silverado. Some people out riding their mountain bikes. But I hope everybody's doing well today. I hope that maybe this brings a little bit of joy into your life. And sometimes I'm like, man, I could spend all my time just talking shit about people or something. And then I'm like, nah, this is boring. Like, endless people drama. Stirring it. Not gonna get anybody where they want to be. It's certainly not gonna save any type of movement. This guy's got the custom Arizona plate. That's kind of a nice custom. What city is that? Arizona. So 3 Arizonans. I wonder if they're all together. Arizona is a pretty nice state. Like, I have a buddy who moved to the mountains in Arizona, like north of, northeast of Phoenix. And there's actually a creek with my last name. And it looks so beautiful. Just endless forests with deep canyons, rock pools, springs, caves, huge trees. I don't know what I'm still doing in LA. Or even California, frankly, on some level. I mean, I was California born and raised, but the state has work to do to begin to figure out how to turn this around. And I think the number one thing, like, here and gone. Got the M for Moreno Valley up there. But I guess in parting thoughts, don't be a shit talker. Being a shit talker is just fucking weak. I mean, come on. Really? You want to spend all your time just talking really about other people. Very principled, very principled. All right.